Today we're talking Motorcycle Insurance 101. I'm Justin.
And I am Aaron.
And this is the Phoenix Insurance channel where we help you understand insurance just a little bit better. So today we're talking motorcycle insurance, and we're going to explain motorcycle insurance as it would go down your declaration page. So starting at the top, you have liability to others, generally expressed in a three-number system, 100, 300, 100, or 30, 60, 25. That means 30,000 per person in liability, 60,000 per accident, and the third number is property damage, either 100 or 25, or depending on how high yours is.
Now that's going to include passenger liability.
Exactly.
In case your passenger falls off, same limits of liability apply.
Absolutely. Then you get to uninsured, underinsured motorists. This is protecting you against the folks that are out there on the road with either not enough insurance for the damage they do or none at all. It's in the same pattern, three numbers. This is bodily injury to you, bodily injury per accident, and again, property damage. So you want to make sure that your property damage coverage in your uninsured, underinsured motorist is enough to cover your motorcycle no matter what.
Now that could be, that's that split limit coverage.
Sure.
You could also have a combined single limit, one big number to cover all bodily injury and property damage.
Absolutely. Then you have coverage for your body. Now this shows up a couple different ways in different states, so we'll talk about both of them. The first one is personal injury protection. That is money to cover you in the accident for lost wages, medical bills, things like that. Generally a fixed number. In a lot of states you have to reject it. So make sure that you understand what you're doing when you're rejecting personal injury protection. The next one is medical payments, or med pay, and that would cover medical bills incurred in the event of an accident, no matter who's at fault.
Yeah, now keep in mind, all of these coverages can be state specific, so
Yes.
They may not apply exactly as we're talking about them to your state. These are the common ways that you have insurance coverage available. So this is all what we call policy level coverages. What you have on one vehicle, you have on all vehicles.
Exactly.
And then we've got the vehicle level coverages where we find our physical damage coverage, probably one of the most important things to you on your motorcycle. First, you have your comprehensive coverage. This coverage covers anything other than a collision. Anything you can imagine other than a collision is going to be covered by comprehensive coverage, or it could be called other than collision.
Yes.
It's going to carry a deductible. You choose your deductible. Some coverages will go as low as $0, and then they go as high as maybe $2,000 or $5,000, just depending on the company. But you choose your deductible. It's the part of the claim that you pay for the damage to your vehicle. Then you have collision coverage.
Yes.
Has a deductible, works the same, covers any type of collision. Anything that you and your motorcycle collide with is covered under collision coverage. You have your custom parts and accessories. No motorcycle is just the way it came from the factory. We've got to add a little bit to it.
Custom parts and equipment can be different for different policies, but it is for the things that you bolt onto the motorcycle from the catalog or whatever. In addition to that, or instead of that, there's actually custom motorcycle insurance. If you have built a bike from scratch, you're going to want to get a policy for a custom motorcycle. These can be covered a couple different ways, whether that's stated value, hey, here's what I want to be covered for, or agreed value, here's what we both agree this bike is worth. So those are some extra level coverages.
Also, not available with every company. If you have a custom motorcycle, there's only going to be a couple options, maybe two options, maybe only one.
And you'll probably have to get an appraisal and all that stuff. But for custom parts and equipment, you cover that. It's built into the policy. Just ask for the level that you need.
So now there are a couple of the coverages, a few other options for you that do not cover the motorcycle themselves, but they cover things that may happen to you while you're operating the motorcycle. The first is trip interruption coverage. This is not available from everybody, but certainly we love to take motorcycle trips. Sometimes the bike breaks down, you get into some kind of accident, and you need to be put up in a hotel while you're staying where you broke down.
Well, you got to get the part or whatever.
Yeah, so you've got trip interruption coverage. That's an option for you if you like to take road trips. Take a look at that. Beyond that, most companies are going to have some type of roadside assistance or towing coverage. This is going to have a limit on it. That's the limit it's going to pay per tow, and it's going to give you somebody to call if you're on the side of the road to be able to get towed out of there.
Absolutely. Some other companies may offer gear coverage as well, where your safety gear can be covered in the event of an accident or even theft. Make sure you ask about that.
Yeah, leathers, helmets, all the stuff.
Obviously, your mileage may vary by state and company, but these are the basics to help you know what you're shopping for. Hope that was helpful. Have a great day, and if you have any questions, please leave them below.
And of course, make sure you subscribe so you can check out more great videos. Thanks for watching.